Dropping that knowledge on you.
I could not make this shit up.
With Kev Nash.
Oh, Hercules.
DJ Killer Kev.
Boss.
And Dizzle.
Uh-oh.
Let me tell you, boys, you can't make that shit up.
The Inside. Real deal, straight up.
Are you crazy?
Hottest stories from the world of hip-hop.
This is Ludacris.
It's the big boss, Rick Ross.
What up, it's your boy Young Jeezy. This is 50 Cent.
Sports.
Some of those dunks were the most incredible dunks I've ever seen.
And what's popping in the DYT.
I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
Here's Kev Nash, DJ Killer Kev, and Dizzle.
You Can't Make This Up podcast, Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
Episode
479 of them, baby.
Numbers on the board. Shouts out to YouTube. Shouts out to Facebook. Shouts out to Twitch. Shouts out to Spotify. Shouts out to Apple Podcasts. So much to get into today. We ain't got a lot of time because it's going to be 81 degrees today in the city. I'm sure everybody's got plans to get outside and enjoy this good weather. Let's pod. Let's have a good time. We got a ton of topics, but we got to check in with the squad. Fellas, how was the week?
I'll go, man. It's been real chill, man. Nothing exciting, actually. Just been vibing at the crib. I've been having nightmares about just home projects that's fucking up the house. I done woke up in a sweat because I was dreaming that there was a leak in the bathroom and the ceiling was wet. And I'm like, God, another one.
Knock on wood.
Another geyser to the ceiling.
Yeah. I had to run in the bathroom just to look up, make sure everything was cool.
Right.
But it's been chill, man. Like you said, weather getting good. So we just been hitting the park with little man. Still potty training. We've been trying a little bit of everything. It's really on the parents. You know, we haven't been locked in on the potty training like we should. So we've
locked
been
in on the hoops, though.
Oh yeah. But yeah, just regular, regular, nothing crazy going on. Yeah, that's about it, man. Yeah.
Since we have two parents on the show and just an uncle on the show, when you say parents dropped the ball on the potty training, what does that actually mean?
So for us, we still have been putting them in diapers, but just recently we've put them in the little training draws, basically. So a lot of folks that potty train, they either do the naked man, which is basically let the nigga run around butt naked and have him try to use the potty when he's ready, but he doesn't have a diaper to just catch it, right? And they do that for a week, or some people like a weekend, and they'll figure it out by the end of the weekend. We're doing that, and then we've also been putting them on the training draws, which if they make a mess, it makes them uncomfortable. It doesn't soak it up the same way a diaper does. So we haven't been locked in terms of like making sure he sits on the potty in time. We'll do it in the morning, we'll do it at night, but throughout the day, we busy doing something. She cooking, I'm playing video games. The next thing you know, he got a wet diaper. Like, we're not actively watching them as we should. But we will be. We've been doing it last couple of days. He done pooped on the floor. He done peed on the floor a couple times.
So those are good things.
That's part of the process. Yeah.
Big and bead. That's what's up, brother. Good luck to you.
Right, that's a tough one because I know with me and my girls, my oldest got it pretty good. She was pretty. I felt like if I remember correctly, she got it pretty good. I got pictures and videos of my second child like sitting on the toilet like this with her hands like I got nothing. But I saw something the other day that I thought was smart. I wish I would have had this kind of knowledge then, but setting an Alexa timer for every 30 minutes, every hour. Something that'll go off in the house everywhere to where, like you say, life get in the way. You be doing shit. You trying to get something done, trying to get something complete. And you realize 2.5 hours went away and you ain't kept up the process. So it's keeping up that process every whatever that's going to be, 30 minutes, an hour, until they start getting it. I think I saw where they had like their favorite treat, their favorite, popsicle, their favorite whatever, something to make them sit down and at least get into the, like you said, with the naked shit. If they doing that while naked, they're gonna sit there once and then it's gonna accidentally happen. They're gonna be like, oh shit, I'm peeing, and then start that process. So that was the biggest thing for us, was just keeping it up, because we had some processes to get there. So.
And it takes a lot of patience, man, because I've had him sit on the potty for 30 minutes, bro, and then he will get off the potty and pee, or get off the potty. Just like the other day, he was sitting on the potty. I'm like, I know you got to poop. You ain't pooped all day. My nigga, he like lifts himself up and then poops on the floor like by the potty, bro. I'm like, what the hell? We went to the park the other day and put him on his drawers or whatever. He didn't pee at all while we was at the park. We get home. I go use the bathroom. My wife go use the bathroom upstairs. We didn't put him on the potty. We come back with pants.
Everybody had to go, huh?
Yeah. So it's a learning experience, man.
For sure.
Y'all got it, bro. Y'all get it, bro.
And one thing I'll add to that, the last thing I'll add is, once they get it, it's now keeping them from like getting older and peeing in the bed when they're getting older. Like it's really not just they got it, it's really making sure they get into a habit of going to the bathroom before they go to bed at night, something like that. Stuff like that save you a lot of mattresses. As for your boy, pretty standard week as well. I had some pretty big moments this week, I will say, though. Earlier in the week, I think it was Monday, your boy got accepted into the veterans program I've been trying to get into. So your boy's headed back to get some education. I tried this. The issue that I thought I was going to deal with is I tried this before, about 2016 maybe. Didn't have success with the knowing what the program offered me while at school. So at school, having some difficulties, not knowing I could, test them separately. I could have had free tutors. I could have utilized things to get me through versus crashing out and just saying fuck it. So I thought that was going to hinder me from getting back into this program, but I still had time left on my post 9/11 GI Bill. Don't know how. Got out of the Army in 2005. That was 21 years ago. So, but still had some time left. My counselor was literally on the fence. She looking at me, and she literally said to me, if I'm on the fence, I'm supposed to lean with the veteran. So you are accepted. And I said, thanks for leaning. So,
absolutely. They should always do that. Always.
Right. Hell yeah. So now I'm in the process of doing some assessments online, finding some career paths that I feel are suitable, that would not aggravate my PTSD or my back. I had to prove that they are, suitable for my condition. So I'm looking up some things and researching career fields and just going through the process. So I've been thinking early on, I was thinking, how can I utilize what I do? I've always been in customer service. How can I help you? It's been a part of my life forever. I was an Army medic. I was a front desk postal clerk working at the front desk selling stamps. I was a front desk VA worker in the eye clinic and the podiatry clinic. Was edible arrangement. So my whole life, adult life, has been some form of how can I help you. So I would, even though I struggle sometimes with that, it's still a part of me, and I didn't want to let that go. And then also the music. I've been a DJ for going on 19 years this year. So it's really got to a point where what can I do? And me and the wife sat down the other day, and she really helped me, come up with some stuff. But my initial lean right now is hospitality and entertainment management. I might as well go ahead and get that kind of degree if that's what I do. I've never really thrown events. I've never really done bigger things, but I know how to. I've done over 200 weddings. I can coach anybody through an event, but I don't have the business or the education training side. So that's the part I'm looking forward to tackling. Still maybe considering IT. I tried that before. It wasn't that I didn't like it. It was just more so going to class with 19-year-olds. That's a tough thing I was 35 then. So that's a tough thing to deal with sometimes. So I'm just checking out all the options, but grateful for the option because that means the VA is going to pay for school. They're going to pay for this career change. They're going to pay for and give me a monthly, stipend to live. So
Gotta love that. Question.
yeah.
So when they're paying, I hate using the term they're paying for you to go to school. You serve the country, so you know what I'm saying. Like they're not paying for anything. They owe you.
Right.
They owe you.
Right.
But anyway, is any career path that you choose? Like you can, you know what I'm saying, you could like, hey, I want to go be a welder, or
Yeah.
I want something like that, or a plumber, or whatever field you choose, that you qualify for, like academically or whatever, they foot the bill, whatever you want.
It essentially yes, but like I said, it has to be proven that your disabilities that you have, that you get paid for from the military for the rest of your life, the field you're going into has a very minimal chance of aggravating those disabilities. So if I have lower back and PTSD, so to go into a field of like labor intensive, they would be like, that might not be a good idea for you. Your body might break down. So it has to just qualify these standards. But your job as the veteran is to take these assessments. It spits out questions. Could you see yourself being a writer for a movie? You hit, strongly disagree or strongly like, and it's 5 options. So you're going through that, and then it'll spit out, a page that says you might serve well in these fields. I mean, it might be business management, it might be, a plethora of things. And then it's my job to go through and try to find careers in those to see if I'm interested in. But I watch videos on YouTube where guys that went back and went to full-blown law school off of this shit. I've seen people go get, nursing, the whole first steps of that, but they'll put you through even if I wanted to tackle my own business. If I want to start my own business, they will walk me through that whole process of the education needed to be able to, run your own business. So
I'm just trying to, brother.
Yeah.
Don't sell yourself short. You know what I'm saying? Take advantage of the opportunity that's presented your way and go kill the game. We know you will.
Hell yeah. So I'm excited for that. Right?
Right.
Top dog killer. Nah, but that was a good part of the week. What else we do this week? Like you said, it started to get nice out. So we was, cooking a little more at the house, windows open, turn that motherfucking AES bill off for a second, get that air flowing through the house. Yesterday, my oldest is wrapping up her senior year, of course, and she's in color guard as well, and she had a competition out in Hamilton. So my mom, my step pop, me and the wife went down to Hamilton last night and watched her perform. They did a good job. It's always that world is like any other competitive world. Like I imagine like powerlifting or like wrestling, or like, it's like these little bitty packs, and every pack they're the greatest pack, and when they pack don't win, the whole competition is some bullshit. So it's like it's always a plethora of arguments and who should have did this and that. But from what I saw, Northmont did an outstanding job, one of their better shows of the year from what the kids said. But there was some dogs there, and there was also some people that shouldn't have placed as high as they did, but to each his own. But that was dope to go and support the kid with that. We did that yesterday. The last thing I shout out is Mom Dukes, man. Mom Dukes hit him. Mom Dukes. So I ain't gonna lie. We like to gamble as a family. So my mom has took a very long break from the casino. I was very proud of her. She stepped away from that environment, took some time away from it, and then felt like, you know what? I feel like going. And she said she walked in the door and said, I need to hit him for about $10,000. Boy, she sent me a picture. She FaceTiming me. The way in her voice, I'm thinking something's wrong. Unfortunately, my step pop was just in the hospital. He's back home. So just like how she answered the phone, I'm gonna answer the phone. I'm like running to my shoes, like, oh shit, what happened? And how she's FaceTiming me, she turns the camera around, and I just see that motherfucking ticket, 1,000, 2,000, 3. She hit her for 11,000 players. So. That's the Mom Dukes. So She been looking out this week. She showed up with the kid and some groceries the other day. I said, "Good looking, good looking. You got all of it, so I appreciate you." But yeah, man, mom's always showing love, man. I appreciate it. So that was my week, though.
Moms are the best.
Yeah.
As for your boy, big outside, huge outside. Been outside. What's the day? Sunday. So Wednesday, down there at the First Four UD Arena, checked out the 2 games down there. What was the first one? First one was Prairie View A&M and Lehigh, where
Lehigh.
where CJ McCullough went to
Okay.
school or whatever. So Prairie View A&M wins that game. It was a close game all the way through. Then the nightcap, the Miami Redhawks, then 31-1 Miami Redhawks taking on SMU. It was tight throughout the first half. Miami of Ohio pulled away late in the second half. Ran into my brother APO down there. Got a chance to chop it up with him in person. Always good to hang out with the homie. So got a chance to chop it up with him. Me and the wife was down there for that. And got home, I don't know, maybe like around 12:30, 1 o'clock. Turned around, you know what I'm saying, did the work thing. And then on Friday evening, got I won't say emergency call from Faith, but Faith hit me up. She needed some help down there at OSG. So I was like, man, I ain't been to OSG in a little minute. You know what I'm saying? Pulled up at OSG with the Fuddy Duddies. Was out there hanging out with them, doing the 1-2 thing until around like 1:30 in the morning. But the biggest thing by far this week was Thursday night. Went down to the Natty to see Cardi B. And that BBL was BBLing.
I just saw a video last night with the wife, and like I didn't know she was behind me. And you know how you watching something that you got like risque, you like, does somebody catch you? How you react? So it was like somebody swung on me. I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck over here?
And you were zooming in,
right?
Zooming in.
but when she saw what I was looking at, she did the same shit. So it was quality. So
yeah,
like,
man, she put on a hell of a show. You know what I'm saying? I was always messing with the wife throughout the whole, you know what I'm saying, process of, you know what I'm saying, the show. Like, oh, I ain't going. Knowing damn well I was gonna take her down there. So we went down there on Thursday night, get home. Actually did not run into crazy traffic for a change. Wherever we parked at, that is the new way we are going from here on out. Like, yo, the way we went to the Brandy and Monica, we're not going that way. We jumping on 71 and going the back route. So that's the new way that we going to the Natty here on out. So that was on Thursday, so I got mixed up. So Wednesday was First Four. Thursday night was Cardi B. Good time down there. Wife got to hang out with a couple of her homegirls for a couple minutes that she hadn't seen in a while. So that was good for her to do that and everything. And then Friday, got up super early, went to work because I had a whole bunch of shit to take care of that I didn't get done on Thursday. So it was like kind of a long day at work. Plus, Wright State game was on. And then Friday,
I saw only you and Scott Sharp was there, so shouts to y'all.
Yeah, it was a ghost town, bro. It was a ghost town. I was like, nigga, I got there early, so I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm at work early. Only me and Scott here, and then I looked at the clock. I was like, nigga, it's fucking 10 o'clock. Where's everybody at? Like, niggas is not coming to work today. So did that on Friday. Did the OSG situation. Then yesterday had a little day date with the wife downtown, just ripping and running. Hit up the farmers market joint. Went through the Oregon. Hit up Omega Music. Got Outkast, Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music on vinyl. Might be making another run down to Omega next month because I'm now a member of the club. I get 20% off for my birthday month.
They got good shit down there too.
Yeah, they had some shit. I was about to drop a bag, but I was like, let me chill. But down there at Omega, then yesterday, finally get home after running back up to the green. Probably got home like around 7, 8 o'clock. And the boy was tapped, bro. Tapped. I'm still tapped. I'm tired. I've been outside all day. And then obviously today it's going to be nice. So probably go for a walk. Might go to the park, throw up a couple bricks. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying the good weather.
Hell yeah. I'm thinking about getting some golf balls. It's supposed to get windy and storms later on, but I'm thinking about hitting some golf balls today as well.
It's that time.
Yes, sir.
Indeed. Killer. What's popping in the world of sports, man? What's going down?
As always, 1,000 things to talk about in the world of sports. We're going to start with some NBA talk. The NBA, man, they are holding a vote early next week. The Board of Governors meeting March 24th and 25th to explore adding expansion teams exclusively in Vegas and Seattle, with the two franchises targeted for a 2028-2029 season. I think that's dope. Vegas, as we all see, is exploding into the sports world with everything they're doing. They already the entertainment capital, so that makes perfect sense. And then I think Seattle deserves the franchise. And I grew up a Sean Kemp fan, Seattle Supersonic jersey collector.
Sure.
I've always thought that was something that shouldn't have left. I mean, it did great for OKC. I wish OKC did that in the years of '01 to '05 when I was an hour away in Lawton, Oklahoma. I would have really enjoyed to get some free tickets to some OKC games. But I think that's dope. OKC has probably grown exponentially with that kind of move. So same thing with Seattle. Seattle's a dope city. I spent 6 months there in Tacoma, which was like 30 minutes away when I was in the Army. So I got to go out a lot in Pioneer Square in Seattle and get some good seafood, and they deserve that too. That's a dope city. So I think it's dope for all involved. What's your thoughts?
I fucks with it, man. I always like a good shake up. Two extra teams. If we doing the two extra teams, though, we're gonna have to do something to fix the tanking. So it's gonna come hand in hand. You're gonna have more teams, it's gonna be a little bit watered down to start out the seasons. You know what I'm saying? These probably not gonna be the top tier teams.
Bronny starting
for the first few years. I saw some of the rules about how they would do the draft. I think teams can protect, I think they said up to 8 players. Nobody on expiring contracts can be protected. So they would, these two franchises would have dibs on those players. But yeah, man, I know it's going to come with a lot of topics. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be flooded with content. It's going to be funny just watching the draft happen in real time. So that's what I'm more excited for, just to see how this shit shakes out.
Does every franchise have 2 home and 2 away with each team right now, or is it?
It's you play a home and away first, the Eastern Conference, and I think you play everybody in your division. I want to say 4 times, and everybody like the Cavs play. I want to say the people from the Atlantic, so like the Celtics and the Knicks. I think they played them 3 times. I forget how the math works out.
Yeah, got you.
I despise it, man. I despise it. I don't think we have enough good teams or good players to expand the league. I think talent-wise, there's a whole bunch of talented players, but I don't necessarily think talent just makes you a better basketball player. You have to actually learn how to play the game of basketball. I mean, we're just now seeing a super talented player like LaMelo play good basketball. And he's like in year 4 or 5 or whatever. Yeah, he's been an all-star, but that's from circumstances. That's because of popularity. That's because of oh man, he's the only player on the team at the time. And actually in his best season of basketball, he didn't make the all-star team because his scoring numbers are down, but his efficiency is way up. His assists are up. He's playing way better as a basketball player. So you look at some of the recent expansion teams, at least just from when I grew up. So you had the Charlotte Hornets expansion. They were so bad and things were so bad they had to go to New Orleans, and then they had to come back as the Bobcats, and now they're the Hornets again. So I don't think that worked out well.
Yeah,
they're fine. So if you just think their iteration of the Charlotte Hornets, they had a good run with Larry Johnson and Alonzo Mourning. Now they're kind of good because they're in the play-in type situation. So the history of the Charlotte Hornets, not so great. Miami Heat, okay, I think things worked out well for the Miami Heat. Helps that you get LeBron James on your team, but it worked out, right?
Yeah.
Shouts out to them. But you look at a lot of these other teams, it just don't work out well. It took Vancouver Grizzlies, now the Memphis Grizzlies. I don't think they've ever been to the Western Conference Finals. You got the Raptors. They won the championship, and now they're dog shit again. So it's just and there's so many bad teams out there. So many bad teams. You're going to add to more bad basketball. we all know it's going to happen because of the almighty dollar. The TV contracts is what's going to make this push through. But I think we're going to see a lot of bad basketball coming very, very soon.
Yeah, that's 30 more players in the league.
Yeah. I mean, great for people that can play basketball, but us that view basketball and watch basketball and have to pay to watch basketball because of all the streaming situations, we're going to get a lot of bad basketball. We got bad basketball happening right now from good teams.
Yeah. Yes, we do.
That's a fact. I can't deny that. I just think about the entertainment factor.
No, yeah. We
for the pod, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
For what we do every week.
And we frequent Vegas too, so
True that.
But like Dizzle said, that tanking shit got to get fixed. That tanking shit and the resting shit. I mean, at this point, nigga, you're gonna be paying these motherfuckers a ticket to play half a season. Like, it's crazy.
And another reason I don't like it is because, and this is like selfishly on my behalf, it doesn't line up with LeBron James and his retirement. Like, LeBron James deserves to own an NBA franchise. And the time-wise, this is not working out for Bron. Like, he's still going to be probably playing as all these votes are going on. He will obviously can't be a player and an owner of a team. Probably will have to sell part of his part of Clutch Sports and stuff like that. And I honestly think that the league should do something to have LeBron James be an owner of an NBA franchise.
Yeah.
Like, LeBron James deserves it. Obviously, we look at LeBron and see how much money he has, but like, these franchises are going for like $10 billion. LeBron doesn't have $10 billion. I'm sure he can make it happen. Call this person, call that person. Y'all unite and have a ownership stake and everything like that. But the reality of the situation is, motherfucking Magic Johnson is probably the nigga gonna end up with it because Magic Johnson end up with a piece of everything. So I think it sucks that LeBron is gonna have to be LeBron's 41 now. It's gonna be after he retires, probably 10 years after that. He's probably gonna be 55 before he is even in the mix of owning an NBA team, which sucks. I think it would be super cool for the league that, like, all right, this be LeBron's last year and he just goes directly into ownership of one of these franchises, maybe in Vegas or something like that. It would help the league tremendously to keep a name like LeBron James in the forefront. And I just think it sucks, man. I think it's bad timing.
Yeah. Also,
and honestly, I think the league owes it to LeBron. Like, as much as I'm
pay cut
LeBron,
off the pay cut.
Like, they owe it to this nigga to get this. They owe it to him to have a franchise.
No, yeah.
Because the league has ate off of his name for 20 plus years. They owe that shit to him, for sure.
Yeah. Also, speaking of bad timing, man, Detroit Pistons star Cade Cunningham has been diagnosed with a collapsed lung and is expected to miss an extended period of time. I saw the play, man, driving down the court, kind of lost his balance, and it looked like he took a knee to the lung, rib, back area, but it was real kind of subtle with the way he fell. But boy, he got up and said, "Shit, like something ain't right." So that's huge, man. There's only a couple of weeks left in the regular season. Detroit's been struggling already. Now they got to deal with their star being out. I just saw something this morning. At least 2 weeks. We saw CJ McCullough had this injury twice. First time for him was 3.5 weeks, and the second time was 6. So just bad timing with the playoffs around the corner. Detroit was a top seed for most of the regular season, and they kind of been falling. But we'll see how they do. It's time for Duran and others to step up and hold that shit down.
Yeah, man. Sad to see this, bro. Hoping he can come back healthy. You know, this ain't extremities injury, so you know when he's back, he should be good to go. They got a 4-game lead for the first seed right now, so
about 12 games to go, right?
And they got another all-star, so they better hold it down. Jalen Duran has been balling. Pistons have won their last 3. They're gonna have to hold it down till their superstar gets back and just rest up for the playoffs.
I think you can kiss that number 1 seed goodbye. The way the Celtics is playing right now, you got JT, Jaylen Brown, MVP candidate. Missoula is a maniac out there. He wants the number 1 seed. I think the Celtics are gonna walk them boys down for that number 1 seed.
Yeah, I was just pulling up their upcoming schedule. They got the Lakers, the Hawks, Pelicans, Timberwolves, Thunder, Raptors, Timberwolves. Like they still got the Magic. They still got to play some team Hornets. So you said they only up 4?
Yeah, they got a 4-game lead right now on the Celtics.
Yeah, it's time for that. Like you said, you an all-star young man. Let's see.
Yeah, and then you take a flip side at like what the Celtics got. Yeah, they got the Thunder, but shit, Thunder been up and down a little bit lately. So you got the Hawks, you got the Hornets, you got the Hawks again. So these are games like you expect the Celtics to win, coming down the back stretch of the season. And on the flip side, the Pistons got teams that are in the Western Conference who are trying to make sure they're not in the play-in, because in the West you can go from 2 to the play-in on a 2-game losing streak. So they gonna give it they all. The Lakers are balling right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you got super efficient LeBron playing some good hoops. Obviously, Luke out here going crazy since, you know what I'm saying, he done broke up with his ex and she trying to run the kids and trying to run the LA play, even though she don't even live in the United States. That's a story for another day.
Right.
But yeah, so the Lakers, you can go ahead, pencil that in, the dub for the Lakers, nigga. Like, y'all niggas is up against it, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Jizzle, they might need you to come off the pine, bro.
How that shoulder?
Hey. It's just a little shaky. So I'm day to day.
Ain't we all?
Yeah. Man, big news, man. Shifting over to the WNBA, man. They have a new collective bargaining agreement that is really dope for them and taking their league to the next level. Number one on them, they got a new salary cap starting at $7 million. That's up from $1.5 million last year. Average revenue share of nearly 20% across the league, across the deal. The Supermax are starting at $1.4 million. So all your big name players is getting money coming here soon. And the average salary in range of $600,000, minimum above $300K. So big moves, man. A lot of these girls. I just watched like the Unrivaled tournament they had 1-on-1, and it was Chelsea Gray. I think won $200K, and that was more than her W salary, and she one of them won. So players like that are about to see a pay increase. Shouts to I watched Breonna Stewart on Ryan Clark and them pod. That was a dope ass interview for her. She talked a lot about where they was at with the trying to get to this, trying to get the league to understand that this is going to help the league grow, and having the players secure in that. Now everybody want to come to the dub because that overseas ticket ain't this. So everybody, we're going to see a lot more, I think, good basketball coming to the dub. So what's your thoughts on the dub getting this new collective bargaining agreement?
Knew it was going to happen. Never thought it wasn't going to happen for 1 second, because the league had their back up against it, because unlike the NBA, these women have options. Yeah, going overseas is not like ideal, but guess what? They make more money when they play overseas. And so like, hey man, we got options. Then, you got players like Breonna Stewart and Nafisa Collier who created their own league with the Rival, so they get paid here as well, just as much as they was getting paid in the W. And if the W is supposed to be the best league, then they should be getting paid and compensated the best. And obviously with the boom and the TV contracts with Caitlin Clark, and you got obviously Angel Reese, and then you got a whole slew of young ladies coming out of college very soon. That's going to bring more eyeballs to the TV set, which means more dollars for the TV networks. That means it's going to come right back around to the league, which trickles down to the players. Yeah, they deserve this. And the league knew that. That's why they got it done. There ain't going to be nobody sitting out of training camp. There ain't going to be none of that. The ladies are going to be there, ready to practice, ready to hoop, ready to compete for a championship. I love it.
Yeah, one thing I'm excited for too is I think it's going to weed out. Give it a couple years, players that just kind of tall or kind of skilled in one thing. You're gonna have some players overseas taking your spot. You're gonna have some players coming back, some players coming up. So I think in the next 5 years the dub will be nice. So
Yeah, I'm a the W League Pass. So yeah, definitely gonna be checking out some more games.
Yeah.
Like you said, man, not only is there superstar names and household names now, it's some folks on the come up. You know, you talk about Jazzy Davidson from USC, Juju Watkins is still loading. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Audie Crooks coming up. She had a crazy performance the other night, even though they took a L. So yeah, the
Hey,
league is in
somebody
their
finally
hands.
decided to double team her.
Right.
And she still dropped 35 or
Yeah.
something. She still went crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, man, I'm excited to see what happens with this.
Their
Moving
runway
on.
walks is about to be mean.
Oh man.
Think about it.
Oh,
They
yeah.
was getting paid, you know what I'm saying, a couple thousand. Now they got some M's. These bags is gonna be crazy.
Watch out for the stud buds. They about to take over.
You already know. Runway fits is about to be crazy.
No NFL news this week, but I do want to hit on a little bit of this March Madness that's going on, man. We've had a great tournament as always thus far. I don't know how everybody's brackets is looking. I got mine pulled up here. Let's see. I got one that is ranked 15 millionth, ranked 19 millionth, and one ranked 22 million. So not doing well, under 50% in all three. I still got Duke, Virginia, and Arizona alive to win it all. So hopefully one of those is right. Y'all enjoying the tournaments? What's your favorite one so far? I think for me, last night, boy, did y'all see that shot put up against Nebraska? Who was the team? I can't think of the team. Dude,
VCU?
VCU.
Yeah.
I mean, great into a game. That shot looked good for a very long time and literally rattled out for the loss. But it's been some dope ones. What's your favorites?
Definitely won last night with Arkansas and High Point. They was up and down, back and forth the whole game. Both point guards. The point guard from High Point, guess he only like 5'9". That motherfucker dropped 30 ball, man. That little nigga was out there cooking.
Yeah.
Going up against guys that's gonna be playing in the league, man. So I love to see, you know what I'm saying, mid-major programs that get shitted on so much and they have a good performance. Obviously Wright State did the same thing against Virginia. You know, they were leading by 5 at the half. You know what I'm saying? Their best players was playing their best ball when they needed it the most. Came up a little short, but you know what I'm saying, when you went to a mid-major school and they make the tournament, you know what I'm saying, that's the ultimate, making it to the tournament. Now you want to get greedy. Like, hey man, if they could win this game, if they could just keep it close for the first half, I'm like, oh shit, we got the lead. It's like, but shit, man, we got a chance to win this bitch. Like we playing some good hoops. Unfortunately, we lost, but I'm proud of the boys. Was able to go to a couple games this year. Been watching from afar, man. But hopefully, you know what I'm saying, the NIL packages is good to keep our best players from going to somebody else.
Right. No, yeah, that was an outstanding showing from Wright State. They had me locked in. When I saw that plus 17, it was something in me was like, we not losing by 18. And I don't even go to Wright State. But I'm like, we not losing by 18. So shout outs to them, man. They had I think I saw a stat where they had 14 made threes was their season high, and they had like 12 or 13 that game. So
yeah,
dope call on needing 6 threes in the second half because they got it done. They just ran out of gas at the end. But
yeah, man, I knew that was the game plan because I watched Virginia. This was like probably on my only time watching Virginia was last week in the ACC tournament, and they got like they got a big white boy and then they got a big African. And them motherfuckers was sending Boozer shit to the moon, nigga.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, and then when we got matched up with them, I was like, oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Because our best player, he's like 5'10", and he really don't got no jump shot, but he go to the rim hard. He go to the lane, hit floaters and stuff like that. But give him the credit, he hit 2 threes yesterday. Our big man was hitting threes in that game. So, you know, the ability to knock down those threes kept us in the game, but we came up a little short, especially rebounding the ball.
Yeah.
I fuck with the stars being stars though, man, because it's the biggest stage. You got Kansas, Darren Peterson balling out, hitting crazy shots. Like you mentioned, Arkansas, what's his name? Acuff.
Yeah.
In the draft. He won for 30 plus. Duke, I thought they was gonna get upset the other day. Going into the half, it was close, but they took off on them in the second half.
Yeah.
The Bansa, man. I think he showed enough to seal that number one
That
number
fucking
one
dunk
pick.
was enough for me.
Right.
Yeah. So, shout outs to them. It's really showing out on the big stage. You still got a lot of stars in it heading into
Yeah.
the Sweet 16.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
I was excited with my bracket. One highlight I had was I got the entire East bracket correct so far. So
Oh.
that was a highlight. And then I wanted to shout out that Santa Clara and Kentucky finished round one because boy, Santa Clara hit the three. They 2 seconds away from upsetting Kentucky, and Kentucky hits a half court three to send it to overtime. And boy, it was the craziest shit. I mean, that was like no timeout. It was just live, just bucket, bucket. And it was like, oh shit, they hooping. So it's been a great tournament. Looking forward to the rest of it.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
Other sports news. Got to shout out the Trotwood Madison Rams State Champs Division III basketball. Toughest schedule in the playoff of the OHSAA. And independent school got it done, man. Shouts to my alma mater. Proud of them boys. Shouts to Coach Blanton. He was a part of the first team that in my childhood that I fell in, like when I fell in love with basketball was the 95 Trotwood Rams because my neighbors, they were twins, play on the squad. Coach Blanton is a twin, so him and his brother play on the squad. And we had a kid that went to Michigan State by the name of Andre Hudson. So with all that combined, boy, it was a sight to see. So nice to see him give back to Trotwood, become the head coach. We have players that won on the 2019 state champ that are coaching with him. And the boys got it done in the most craziest way possible. I mean, the last 3 or 4 games of the playoffs was games that they were down and came back and won, buzzer beaters to send it to overtime. I mean, you name it, they did it. And my cousin Jonathan Washington said this team is proven. They've been together since they was kids, like little 5, 6, 7 years old type of shit. So shouts to them boys for getting it done, man. Second title coming home to the Trotwood Madison running Rams, baby.
Hey. You went to the did you go to the game?
Nah, but I watched that shit all the way live. Shouts to Jason Hampton, man. He was out there live, putting it up there for me. We had over 100 people watching it on his live, I saw. So shouts to him for holding it down and giving us some footage.
Yeah, I was at OSG while I was going on, and you told me where the live was at. That nigga got me motion sickness.
Oh yeah,
camera,
man! It was down to the last 5 seconds, and he want to turn the camera around on himself. Everybody comment like, "Man, turn the camera around! I want to see you. We're trying to see the finish of this game."
Yeah, man.
But shouts to my guy, man. He held it down.
For sure,
Travel got
quality,
it done.
man.
Yeah.
That's right on the hills. That's right on the hills. Obviously, Fairmont girls winning state, and also CJ girls winning state, man.
Yeah,
and
the city got 3 chips.
Yeah, got some championship games going on today as well.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Also got to shout out Darius Dennis, man. He held it down. Quality playoff run. Buzzer beater after buzzer beater, but he laid it in with 8.4 seconds left to give us the win. Steubenville came down, had a nice play. Had an outstanding look, and that thing, that's a shot he makes 9 out of 10 times. So
on the live, I didn't see it, but then when they released the actual last play online, nigga, that was a great play call.
That was nice.
Had him trailing, gave it back, he in and out, threw up the floater, that shit, boink, boink. I was like, uh-oh. And they got the tip and it rimmed out. That was a hell of a play call because
that was the same play Nebraska ran last night.
Yeah. That was quality, but shouts out to Trotwood, got it done.
Yes, sir. What else we got? Venezuela. Man, Venezuela beat the USA to become the World Baseball Classic champions for the first time ever. I didn't watch a lot of that, but I was keeping up with the highlights, keeping up with the box scores, and I'm like, this is gonna be the game when these two met for the championship. And Venezuela got some dollars. You know what baseball to me is showing us what the NFL I think is projected to become. it's going to become a league that was America's sport that is dominated by international players. And Venezuela had a squad, USA had a squad, but them boys Venezuela got it done, and they looked good doing it. It was a good game, but I saw the highlights. What's your thoughts on USA losing anything like that?
See, shouts out to Venezuela. They won fair and
Yeah.
square. But I want to make this about Team USA because we're all old enough to remember when LeBron, Melo, and Allen Iverson were on the Olympic team and they brought home the bronze medal. No,
Yeah.
this is not the Olympics, but there's a sense of pride and there's a sense of when you don't get it done, especially with basketball. You know, shoot, we saw everything that was going on last Olympics. Like, yeah, we won, but like some people's like, man, yeah, the world is catching up and we have to win it. And if we don't win it, it's a failure and everything like that. Team USA loses to Venezuela. They're not losing to Cuba. You know what I'm saying? They're losing to Venezuela, and it's just like, oh man, they lost. No. I want the same energy when the basketball team loses. You know what I'm saying? Because when the basketball team loses, it's the end of the world, and it's a shameful thing. It's our sport and everything like that. In reality, basketball was invented in Canada, and in reality, baseball was invented in the United States. So technically, America's pastime is baseball, and we're not winning the World Baseball Championship. So I want our players to be bashed as much as the NBA players would have been if they didn't bring home the gold medal. So I and just like it was a big celebration for Team USA men's and women's hockey to bring home the gold medal because
Yeah.
it's not quote unquote our game and we were able to be the best in the world. We're celebrating them as we should and they brought it home. Well, these dudes should be getting bashed for not bringing home the World Baseball Classic, just like the basketball team would be if they didn't bring home the gold medal. So I think there's some hypocrisy going on. I don't like it. And Aaron Judge, it would be nice if you hit a home run for somebody that isn't named the Cleveland Guardians.
There you go. Last thing for sports, man. Killer Bets brought to you by Shaw Smoke. Got shout out Shaw Smoke, man. Shaw Smoke this week was on Tony Rock's Live from the Green Room podcast. Dope interview with them, just sharing how this all started, how a wing and a prayer led to over 20 years of friendship, and it was just dope to see him do that with Tone. So y'all get a second check out Live from the Green Room episode. So this bet, it's a little wild. Got done. It got college basketball today. It got NBA today, and it got golf all wrapped in one.
I mean, you hot right now. Your mom's just brought home the bag. You got to bring home a bag as well.
I feel it. So this one for 50 cents. A 50-cent bet. Win you $76.44. Can't beat it for 50 cents. Here we go. Purdue played Miami or Florida today. I got Purdue money line. Iowa State with Kentucky. After the struggles that Kentucky showed, I got Iowa State covering that spread. St. John in Kansas, I got over 144, so they got to score 145 points each. I think they can do that. Florida or Iowa, Florida covers the spread, and Arizona covers the spread. That's all the college basketball. Then you add in Brooklyn is probably the worst team in the league. So Sacramento money line. Knicks is 20-point favorites over the Wizards. They might be the second worst team in the league. So Knicks money line. And then I got Boston money line over Minnesota. And for golf, Matt Fitzpatrick is like 2 or 3 shots back. Sungjae M has been up and down. He's leading the tournament all week, but he ain't been playing the best. So I think Fitzpatrick comes back and wins this. He had a heartbreaker last week. I think he gets it done this week. All that combined, 50 cents win you $76.44. That's Killer's best for today. That's it for sports.
Money in the bank. Still got a ton of topics to get into. Dizzle, what's popping in the world of entertainment? What's going down?
Yeah, man. Let's talk about your guy, man. Since he released the news, you've been on Ticketmaster trying to see what the prices looking like. Jay-Z, man, he is making a comeback, man. The game needs him. He announced that he will be headlining 2026 Roots Picnic on May 30th. Following that up, he has 2 huge Yankee Stadium concerts going down in July, man. What's the tickets looking like? You trying to hit them up? You trying to hit them all up? What we doing?
Wait. Before the good, we got to hear the bad. And this is me. My wife's birthday is May 29th. I would have loved to. She came in here and said, "You see this roof picnic lineup?" I had only saw the Jay-Z shit or heard the Jay-Z shit. She hands me the phone. I see this lineup. I'm like, yo. So then I shared some news with her of a friend of mine that pre-game some hotel prices. I hit her with that number and she said, and I said, yeah, I don't think we can do that right now. That would have been nice. But boy, I would love to. So
put it on Klarna.
ain't no chance killer going. But I want to hear the hope and the prayer from another Kev I know.
Oh Lord. So the Roots Picnic, Jay-Z, Erykah Badu, Kalani, Brandy, T.I., Mariah Scientist, so many more. JD and Friends. The lineup is absolutely crazy. May 30th through 31st out there in Philly. So it got announced. I'm like, oh shit, scrambling. Hit up the wife, like, yo, look at Philadelphia. We got to get a hotel. We got to do that. I'm like, all right, well, that's close enough to drive, so we ain't got to worry about flights. So, and then I'm trying to get in line. Obviously, sold out. It's a wrap. That was before all the rest of the lineup got announced. It was just the Jay-Z of it all. So then I was like, well, let me see what this thing is going for on the StubHub. And shouts out to my man Gus. He's a frequent festival goer. I go to concerts. I don't go to festivals. Shouts out to my little cousin. She goes to festivals. I go to concerts. The way my back is set up, I don't think I can handle a festival. But I was like, shit, it's Jay-Z. Fuck it, I'll do it. Nigga, the silver VIP, them shits was going for like $1,500 a pop. That's before hotel. That's before eating. That's before driving to Philly. I was like, yeah, we're not going. Sorry. We tried. we tried. And then the very next day, we get the other news, Dizzle.
Yeah, man. 2 shows celebrating the anniversary of Reasonable Doubt and the 25th anniversary of the Blueprint. July 10th, July 11th. He gonna be hitting up Yankee Stadium. What them tickets looking like?
Tickets go on sale pre-sale tomorrow. And if we are able to cop, all respect and all props go to the wife, because when it got announced, I do what I always do, call her in a panic. Get a hotel. Do this. And she was able to get us a hotel in Manhattan before prices went through the roof. She locked us in. So we have a hotel. We have the hotel on lock for a solid price. We're good there. So then I'm like, well, shit, I don't have a city credit card. I'm going to have to roll the dice on Tuesday at 10 a.m. I already blocked off like 2 hours on my schedule. Like, yo, move this meeting around. I'm closing my office door. Don't bother me for the next 2 hours. I got to get these tickets. And she was like, you know what? I have a city credit card. I'll try to get them for us. So if the wife is able to, obviously already got that. If she's able to get us this hotel, one, not going to be able to tell her no about anything. This tennis bracelet she's been looking at lately, I'm probably going to have to buy that for her if she's able to get these tickets for the retail. So wish us luck tomorrow, 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Wish her luck. Wish us luck, because we got to be in the building. Got to be.
I need to see that confirmed.
I need it. I will settle. I'm gladly be there Friday. I will prefer the Saturday show for the Blueprint. I like the Reasonable Doubt album more than the Blueprint, but for the wife's sake, she didn't listen to Jay-Z, that style of Jay-Z. These have more pop culture moments on the Blueprint album, so I want Saturday tickets so she can also have a great time. So fingers crossed.
You're not gonna go for the deluxe package? Go ahead and hit up both shows.
We about to be nosebleeding this. Shit. If they retail, fuck it.
Yeah.
If it's retail, I do the dub, but not for the resale.
That's a once in a lifetime right there.
We shall see. We shall see.
Man.
Good luck.
Thank you.
We talked about this a little bit ago, man. Justin Timberlake got arrested for a DWI recently, threatened suing the police department if they release the footage. They released the footage. Did y'all check it out?
That nigga was looking like
he was looking wild, man.
Yeah, he looked bad off.
He couldn't describe it. Not the doctor. The police officer was like, "Hey, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing out here?" Timberlake was like, "I'm on a world tour." The officer was like, "A world tour for what?" Timberlake just looked at him and was like, "I don't know how to explain this. I'm on a world tour. I'm Justin Timberlake." He couldn't explain it, man. Come on, you gotta do a little bit better than that, man. You was too zooted. Did y'all see the video?
Absolutely. They released so many different ones. They have like the short 2-minute joint. They got like a 4-minute one. Nigga, It was so bad. I watched the whole 18-minute one, dog. I was dying, bro. So, in all honesty, yes, obviously JT looks bad because he's drunk, he's intoxicated, he's behind the wheel. Obviously, something people should not do, especially with a person of that magnitude, with that amount of money. You can get drivers when you're, you know what I'm saying, drunk and stuff like that. You had too many to drink, out having a good time. Go ahead and get yourself a driver. That being said, he was not the worst person in that video. Hands down, the worst person in that video was his female friend that said, It's Justin. There has to be room for talking. Can't you guys do something? I mean, he did sexy back. Like, nigga, so? You could have said justified. Like, that's a slapper. Cry Me a River. I never really liked the sexy back all like that. But, I mean, she made the shit even worse. She made the shit worse. She was like, "Who's your lawyer?" He's like, "I don't know."
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Poor fella.
Been taking L's, man.
It'd be all right.
What else we got, man? We talked about AI, man. It seems like AI. I feel like we got an AI topic each week, man. Just some crazy shit going on, man. North Carolina man has pleaded guilty in the first U.S. criminal case involving AI-driven streaming fraud. So apparently he created a shit ton of music using AI and then turned around and used bots to run up the streaming numbers, man. Found him guilty of fraud, racking in millions of dollars. I'm sure he ain't the only one. He the first one to get caught and tried for it. Where y'all see this headed, man? Because we know bots is out there.
Yeah. And like you said, he ain't the only one using them. You know what I'm saying? There's established artists that use them. And maybe it's not even the artists themselves that are using them. It's people inside the record labels that are using them for said artists. There's rumors about, you know what I'm saying, your favorite rapper doing it. It's tons of rumors about that. But it's not gonna matter until one of those big names are tried and taken to the woodshed. That's when it's gonna matter. So, you know what I'm saying? MC Nuck from North Carolina is like, oh man, look at him, he got busted. Wait till it's your favorite rapper. Then it's really gonna be a story.
See, I'm old enough to remember, like, America always has had this, like, boy, I wish I could cheat, because I sure would cheat. This AI shit is giving us the ability to, anything that you are dealing with, you can AI your way to victory in some of these people's minds. So, like, I can see how that guy out of control, where he thinking he got all this shit lined up, AI giving him all the answers. Next thing you know, police. And it's like, it's scary, man. It's scary to what, my 9-year-old gonna deal with when she's 29. That's what I think about. Like, what the world gonna be like 20 years from now. And right now, the whole AI thing right now, anytime somebody uses it on any subject, to me, it's like they throwing a Hail Mary pass, hoping it stick. And it's like, that shit gonna be crazy. Like, is my 9-year-old really gonna learn, or she gonna AI her way through high school? Because I sure would. If I was, 15, I would have been AI my way through all this shit. So that's where I'm concerned.
Yeah. Nah, man, it's getting out of hand. It's got to get some regulation around it. This is like new territory. So we seeing a lot of new different trials, new different ways to sell your home.
Yeah.
Run up the check, man. So yeah, we learning in real time.
Yeah,
definitely.
Got to give a congratulations to Lotto. Just came out announcing new music, new album probably on the way. and a new baby on the way. Look pregnant like the baby. She about to pop any moment at this point. Fans speculating in a new music video look like 21 Savage's hand around her belly. How y'all feeling, man? Another baddie off the market.
She officially big mama now. Salute.
Right?
For sure. Y'all check out the song?
Yeah, I checked it out. I like when you know what I'm saying, entertainers, put their real lives into their music. Like, you know what I'm saying? It isn't always about, you know what I'm saying, the clubs or whatever the case may be. Like, people got real shit going on in their lives. Rap about it, sing about it. Give us the real you. You know what I'm saying? Like, the real you isn't always shaking your ass or going to the hottest club or, you know what I'm saying, going on this trip and having fun all the time like that. Like, real life shit happens. So I appreciate a real life song from Lotto. Salute, respect.
Not recommended by the you can't make this a podcast, but I will say if you're gonna get pregnant and you're gonna cheat as a married man, hey, Lotto ain't a bad choice. So, shouts to 21.
Shouts to 21, man. Shouts to 21. We got to give it up. The Oscars happened a few days ago, man. Got to give it up to Michael B. Jordan winning Best Actor, which only happens a few times for Black men. I think it was about 5 before him since the original. Will Smith,
Forrest Whitaker,
Jamie Foxx,
and Halle Berry. Yeah.
Update. I tried to watch Sinners twice last week. I get upstairs. I'm like, I'm about to go watch this. Turn on Netflix. Can't find it nowhere. I'm like, damn, where's it at? Hit the wife a couple hours later. She like, it's on HBO, stupid. I'm like, oh shit, my bad. So ran out of time that day. So then I come out of the next day, get ready to watch it. Something happened. So today, I am watching Sinners. I don't know when, but I'm getting it done today. It might happen in spurts because I have to watch the basketball too. But I am getting it done today.
Yeah, definitely one of them ones, man. Probably one of my favorite recent movies. One of the best original screenplays. So Ryan Coogler brought that home. Won best cinematography and original score. So yeah, took home 4 awards. I think we predicted 6 to 8, but nonetheless, they got some of the big ones.
Yeah, definitely. Michael B. Jordan, like, it's just amazing that Wallace won the fucking Oscar. Wallace from The Wire won an Oscar, man. And it's just even crazier to think that Jamal from Hardball won an Oscar. Like, Vince Howard from Friday Night Lights won an Oscar. Like, it's a quote unquote a kid that we didn't see, you know what I'm saying, every stage of his career, and now it's at his peak, him winning Best Actor for Sinners, man. Great job for everybody. It's just awesome, man. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, wanted them to win Best Picture and Best Director as well. They didn't come home with those awards, but you know what I'm saying, it's a great movie. It's a classic, and you know what I'm saying, Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler and the rest of the team going down in history, man. History, historic.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
Last one I got, man. Got to give a R.I.P. to the late great legend, man. Martial arts grandmaster, action star Chuck Norris passed away this week. Passed away at the age of 86, man. Still looked good. How y'all feel, man? What's your favorite Nut Chorus quote, moment, throat? Got a ton of them.
For me, I can't remember which Bruce Lee movie it was. Was it Enter the Dragon, maybe? Where him and Bruce Lee are fighting or whatever, and he ripped the damn taco meat off this nigga's chest. It is hilarious. If you've never seen it, it's on YouTube, I'm sure. But just like a lot of other people, a lot of older people that are, you know what I'm saying, recently passing away, like Lou Holtz passed away recently and everything like that. It's a situation, and even Hulk Hogan, you have to separate the man from the entertainer and everything like that. So entertainment wise, obviously Chuck Norris brought me a lot of joy from karate movies, the action
Mm-hmm.
movies and stuff like that, the memes and stuff like that. But Chuck Norris, as a human being, was a piece of shit. He was racist. So it's kind of like one of those where you have to separate so you can enjoy what they did for you as a kid, and then when you get older and realize like, oh, you're a scumbag. Like, oh, you don't like me because of the color of my skin. Oh, that's fucked up. But damn, man, I really love that movie. So it's like one of those. It's like, oh man, Lou Holtz, man, you really just used young black kids to win football games. You don't care about me as a collective people. You just use people. But damn, you really could coach your ass off. So it's like just one of those things, man. When you see these people pass away, it's like, man, you respect what they did to keep you entertained. But at the end of the day, man, a lot of the times, man, these people be pieces of shit.
Yeah. For me, I'm the same. Like I enjoyed the movies. And as I got older, I enjoyed the Chuck Norris jokes. There was a time in my life where I was a big Chuck Norris joke dude. So my favorites was Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris doesn't flush the toilet. He scares the shit out of it. Chuck Norris can kill 2 stones with 1 bird. One more I saw on here that was funny. Chuck Norris doesn't slice onions, the onions cry. So everything I now when he's with his passing has been Chuck Norris doesn't die. You know, he's God gave him blah 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 whatever. So those have been entertaining. But like you said, you start learning about the person, you start learning about what their character, and it kind of puts a damper on the things when you enjoyed some of those movies. Chuck Norris was a monster in the 90s, and as far as childhood movies and shit. So R.I.P. to the actor, R.I.P. to the person. It's always sad to lose someone, so I will say that, but it kind of sucks, like you say, when there's mixed reviews on the character. So
for sure.
That's it for entertainment.
All right, man, we got to get up out of here in a minute because allegedly we got a big game going down in the league. Video game update, Dizzle.
Yeah, man, playoffs is here, man. I got a big matchup. North Texas against Ohio State.
Oh, shit.
I done went up against homeboy I don't know how many times, but got to beat the best to be the best, man. I got 3 championships. He got 3 championships. I feel like the winners coming out of this conference. So, man, got a big one coming up in about 15 minutes. I'm ready, though. You know, this is my last season at North Texas. I will say that I accepted the position at the University of Missouri.
Oh, shit.
Boys, I don't even know. What's their mascot? The Tigers?
Tigers. Yeah, Missouri Tigers.
Army, at least. We're going to miss you over there.
About to accept Army if they offer me. It was time to make a move. But, yeah, man, it's been a good season. Undefeated once again. And we looking to cap off this season with another championship. That would be 4 chips in 5 years if I can make it happen. Okay. So looking to go out with a bang, man. Kev,
fuck all that. Fuck all that. I got hold. I got fucking hold. And excuse my language. I hope you're not listening to this podcast at this part. And definitely, if I'm cussing like this, turn it off. If you're listening to it with grandma around, turn it off. Now, with that being said, I got hold. I got hold bad. No Diddy. Look, man, last game of the regular season, me and old North Carolina, Daryl, and he is now the coach at Notre Dame. We are playing. It is basically, I knew it going into the game, like winner is going to make the playoff, the loser is going to be out. I was 11-0 going into the game. He was 10-1. He wins the game in a classic matchup. We go to 5 overtimes.
Damn.
It was 14 all at the end of the regulation. We go back and forth for overtime. He wins on a 2-point conversion. He wins the game fair and square. No problem. He won the game. I'm pissed off still to this day. I'm distraught. But anyway, we go through the other games, the conference championship games. Fuck off! Double birds. So we go through the conference championships and everything like that. I'm still ranked 10. After the conference championship games, I dropped from 10 to 15.
Damn.
Not only out of the top 12, them niggas said, you not even close. You not even smelling it. Even though my brother, who was LSU, the number one team in the country, I won. So I have the best win in the country, and we get left out of the playoffs because we got one loss. Highway robbery, complete bullshit. I couldn't believe it. Like, all this information is happening while I'm at the Cardi B concert. So I'm like, wait, what? I didn't make the playoffs? Are you serious? This can't be real. Wife is looking at me like, what's wrong? I was like, I didn't make the playoffs.
You pretty much got to go undefeated, man.
Bullshit, man. I lost by 2 points in 5 overtimes, and the nigga said, yeah, you're out of here. I mean, shit, I knew it was going to happen because when the brackets first came out, I was 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10, 15. I'm like, nigga, stop the comedy. So, yeah. So I am distraught. I am pissed off to this day. Then he turned around and beat my brother last night, so my brother couldn't even get my revenge on me. So I'm mad at him too. So I'm just mad. I'm just mad. And then I didn't get any good offers because I was like, look, man, I'm out of this punk ass school. Get me out of here. No offers. Nothing. Nathaniel. Nada. So yeah, I'm big mad.
North Texas got an opening.
They didn't offer me. Tulsa. I got an offer from New Mexico State and Tulsa, while Duke was open. Michigan State, Nebraska, your school came open. I'd have took any of them joints to get the hell up out of there. I was so mad. But I'm stuck like Chuck, bruh. I am stuck. So, needless to say, I'm upset. I'll be watching y'all game on the big TV because the wife is at the grocery store. So, yeah, good luck, I guess. I guess.
I need it, man. It's always a good battle with me and Coach Larry, man. It's gonna go down.
Distraught. I'm distraught. Last thing and quick hitters before we slide up out of here and enjoy this great Sunday in the city. I guess we had a meteor pass over the great state of Ohio and crash up there near Cleveland, man. NASA report a 7-ton meteor broke apart of northern Ohio around 9 a.m. on Tuesday. So my mom texted me, like, you hear about the meteor. So I wasn't really paying attention. I saw the text, and we have a city in Cleveland called Menor. So I'm thinking, like, what happened in Menor? Now, my father-in-law lives in Menor. So I text him, like, what's going on up there? And he texts back, meteor. I'm like, what is everybody? Because I'm not locked in. I'm at work. I'm like, why is everybody texting Menor? Until eventually I get an alert from Apple, meteor. I was like, oh, like a rock. Like, oh shit. So yeah, that happened this week.
Yeah, so it was a 7-ton. I have a cousin that I'm DJing a wedding in September up there in that area, and said it was pretty aggressive thud.
Y'all better get y'all doomsday prep together.
Yeah.
They're talking about it's people out there trying to find where it crashed, landed, or whatever. I'm like, man, y'all never seen like any of these sci-fi movies? Like, it might be an alien in that bit. It might have like some green slime on it that turned you into one of these. Like, nigga, no, leave that shit alone, bro.
Yeah.
But that's it, man. Yeah. That's it. Get me out of here, man, because my blood pressure up because I started talking about that damn video game again. You Can't Make This Up podcast, Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
We out till next week.
Peace.